What's up, Lone Wolf and OSIMA Ball Review fans? Keegan here, and today we're going to be talking about the Hammer Infamous. Now, the Hammer Infamous is kind of a interesting ball. It's a really strong cover, really medium RG, and a pretty good differential. With having the NB Solid cover finished at 2000. And the Infamous core reading at 2.559 RG and 0.52 dip. That core to me kind of screams skid flip, and I'm really interested to see what this ball actually does on lane. Now I'm going to be comparing it to kind of a blast from the past, the classic Black Quantum. Why am I doing that? Well, they have pretty much the exact same core specs, other than the actual shapes and densities used, and in fact the Quantum is two-piece. But I think they may look pretty similar with the same surface, but the difference in cover string, we'll see what happens. I think the Infamous is going to be definitely really strong, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to see some control on it, but stay with the lanes, find out.
And here we have the Hammer Infamous. It is an interesting ball, to say the least. I've had some time to think about its reaction, kind of where it fits for me, and in general, the answer is it's pretty niche. I do talk about in the outro how exactly where I think it'll fit, but it's definitely a ball for sport shots, or if you're going to try to use on a house shot, especially if you're as rev dominant as I am, you have got to shine it up. You really don't have another choice. Now here I do a little bit of an area check on it, and it didn't do the best going from Schrader, just due to how much energy that core stores up and how strong the cover is. Moving a little bit in, it actually looked fairly decent. That was actually one of the weaker reactions I got out of it, which was, it really surprised me just because of how strong the ball is. And as you can tell, after that shot, I just jumped way in, and the ball looks phenomenal. So you need oil for this thing. I compared it to the Quantum Classic Black, not because of the cover string, but because the core numbers were identical. So I figured if there was another ball that people have that could even be close to it, this would be it. But these two are so far removed from each other. The Quantum Black is at least, heck, I'm going to say 2 arrows weaker.
Alright, now we're back from the lanes. I'm kind of speechless about this ball because it is it's nothing like what I expected, and I didn't even really know what I expected, but this wasn't it, but I'm happy with what I saw. It forced me about as far left as I felt comfortable throwing. As you can see on like the last few shots that I threw with it, because I was just trying to like throw a shot with it at each zone and actually get a good strike with it, but it just kept pushing me further and further left, just mostly due to the cover strength. I was throwing about 42 out to 3 at that very end there, and it just really surprised me, especially for just being a symmetrical ball. So for a hook rating, I think I'm gonna have to give it a solid just 10 out of 10. It's my strongest ball that I think I've ever thrown. Shape descriptions are kind of hard to really say because the cover strength and the surface gives it a really good mid-lane read, but that core keeps it driving on the back end. That's why it was kept forcing me so far left. So it hooks, man. It good mid lane and strong back end. So it's hook in the box. I think it's going to be really good on some heavier conditions. Some are definitely set a little bit longer where you just mostly need the motion on the back end instead of something a little bit closer to you. The surface definitely helps get that millennium. I think this ball would be great on a house shot for someone like myself. If I took it up to 4,000, just had that shine just a little bit up with the dullness of it. It's just a little bit too early for what I think I would want on a house shot. But for sport shots, keeping it this surface, house shots, definitely shine it up a little bit. Once again, I want to thank Bowling World for letting me do this, letting me order the bowling balls through them, and letting me film in their facilities. Of course, thanks for the job, guys. And I have been with OSIMA Ball Reviews. Oh shoot, I missed again. Hope I don't miss y'all next time. Thanks for watching.